Hello everyone, my name is Yowsum and welcome back to FTB Infinity Lite. So last episode was a little longer because it was kind of the get started, get settled kind of thing. We are now nice and set for food. I've been pretty much living on gravy. He's been living on cooked squid. We're starting off on the basics of a storage room. We don't have the drawer controller capability yet, so storage drawers are kind of out. Newt did make a barrel. I'm not sure how to make these. I have to look them up. They look... I don't know if you can upgrade them or what. They look interesting. They've got some upgrades you have to put into them when you make them. Otherwise, they're kind of weird. But there's something specific I want to look at today. There's a solar... something solar and a crusher, I think, from Extra Utilities to kind of get some more ore doubling going. And he's currently looking at the smeltery, and I'm not sure what he's doing. Okay, so he's got the corners. It's not working, so he's been looking at it, trying to figure out why. Where's our book? Materials. Do you have the smeltery book?
No.
Weird. It was in one of those boxes. Or at least the two books that I started with went into one of them. Let's see. I see a book. I see materials and you. He made these last night. I don't know if we're doing it wrong or what, but he was looking at this recipe and we both tried it. And it says you're supposed to be able to combine these items to get the sanguine, whatever. The recipe doesn't work. It picks it up like you're going to craft it. The materials disappear. Then the book reappears in here and the materials reappear and you can't have it. So rather than futz with it, because we're thinking maybe it's broken, the recipe's jammed up somehow, he just flipped over into creative mode and tossed the materials and made two of them. So hopefully that wasn't something that was easy to do and we were just doing it wrong. But I don't know where the books for those went. Because in the past you needed a seared tank, smeltery. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, he's got 5x5 in here. I don't know. Seared furnace controller, smeltery controller. Are you sure you need the seared furnace controller?
Doesn't look like it.
You should
I'm reading through the. I'm watching a guide on constructing one.
Ah, okay. I'll let you finish that. Then I'm gonna go make some solar stuff. Okay, I set up some materials over here. Here's what we're looking at. Oh man, I gotta check and see if there's a keybind. I need to get me in there easier. I think it's good. Solar flux. Okay, this one. Never seen this before. Looks interesting. So we're starting off with a level 1 solar panel. The reason I want this is there's a furnace upgrade right here that just requires another mirror and some stuff. But the reason I'm looking at it is apparently you can use this, which will produce RF, but with this upgrade can actually be used to fuel a furnace. Not going to be necessarily as big a deal once he gets the refiner or the smeltery online, but this will let us cook food and then anything else, you know, we happen to double using the crusher that I'm going to make as well, just in case that thing doesn't work. So we want to start out with the solar panel, which requires these mirrors. So, and the mirrors are basically just glass on iron, which is weird. I thought glasses or mirrors were glass on tin, but it gets 2 per craft, which is good because we need 3 for the thing and then 1 for the upgrade. And then we take those mirrors and we put them right here. That gets us the solar panel. And then we need 7 coal, a furnace, and a mirror. Did not have that stuff ready. Ooh, is it okay to run over this stuff? Ooh, I'm not sure. Alright, he had to have put the furnace somewhere. Probably in his inventory, but we should be able to go. Then we need, okay, there's 8. Then we need this. Then we need, no. Oh, I should cover that. I've done a lot of mining. I spent like the last 2 hours mining. It hasn't been insanely profitable, but I've just been kind of putzing around. And I've picked up a decent amount of material. So I got this resonating ore, which is something I want to look into because deep resonance looks really interesting. Did find another one of those crystals. Got some osmium and stuff like uranium. I misunderstood the mining level. I thought that it literally meant you had to have a diamond caliber pick to mine this stuff. No, it just means you have to have something that can mine diamond, which is iron. We also, you probably saw earlier, got some diamonds, got some redstone. This thing came out of a redstone ore. I don't know what it's for. I haven't really looked. So I've been trying not to dig too deep into some of these, just to kind of keep it so I don't know what necessarily is fully going on. Sorry, we only need 7, and then we needed a mirror. Wait, is that a blank? Oh, blank upgrade. Oh, okay. Someone on the roof, which means we need 8 or 4 more cobble, which is easy enough. These things are backwards from the Jabba barrels I'm used to. You have to hold shift and right click to get 1. If you just shift and left click. If you just left click, you get a whole stack. So the first time I did that, I tried to get 8 out, and I kind of like spewed my inventory full of those things. So apparently an upgrade is... Okay, so that gives us the blank upgrade. And the blank upgrade goes into here, which gives us the furnace upgrade. Alright, and then the next piece I want to work on, we need 2 pistons for, and then I think the pistons went... Oppressor. What went in the middle? Was it redstone? No. What was that? It was the crusher, I think, wasn't it? Oh, that's right, the machine thing, which I put these in out of order. We need this, which is 4 of these, which is apparently the extra utilities, you know, kind of like the machine frame kind of thing. That gets us the crusher. Now, I think with this upgrade in it, I don't know if it produces RF anymore. So we'll have to kind of take a look at that. But let's come over here. He's been drying dead zombie in here to create zombie jerky. Also, apparently if you cook meat and dry it, I think you mentioned it when we were playing initially, it turns into leather. Hello, George. Did you have any space in here, like this space on this wall, like designated for anything specific?
This room I was going to use to place the Tinker's widgets in.
Okay, I'll use this room. Let's... Oh, that might work. If we open this up here, and then we... Oops. Alright, we take a piece of our glass, put it right there, and we'll put our solar panel down, and it's building up RF, and now we will give it that. Okay, but now if we put the crusher next to it... Oh, okay, awesome. Okay, it doesn't both. That's perfect. Let's do this, and then... I don't know if it needs to be in contact to make it function or not. I haven't really looked. Oh, already had enough, or almost enough. Let's make ourselves another furnace. And let's take a peek here. So if we put the furnace right there, and then, do we have anything cookable? Oh, we can turn some bread into toast. That'll work. Got some bread? Got some bread. This might work a little better. No? Maybe I read it wrong. Either that or maybe it's not producing enough. Light level. I bet. Yeah, it's still charging this bugger. Let's break it. No. Accumulate energy to heat vanilla furnaces maximum 1. Okay. Solar flux. What else do you have? What's a tier 2? Holy smokes. Tier 2. Capacity 25,000. Generation 1. The heck's the difference? Transfer 8. Okay, so I can transfer echology. Look at the... betting these are... Yeah, they get a little nuts. transfer rate upgrade, capacity upgrade. Oh, I wonder if that means you can power directly through machines. Not working?
Still not working.
Do you have any of the spare blocks? Because the easy here.
It's your brick?
Here, just let me rip something out here real quick. Because I think.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. See if you can build a small scale one in there.
Yeah. Because normally it was, that was the configuration right there.
Yeah,
okay.
That works.
So try making this thing smaller. And also, the controller for this one is on the bottom level. It shouldn't make a difference, but maybe try reassembling this thing with the controller and the tank on the lowest level and see what happens. Just in case they, maybe one point, or the version for this changed something. Oh! Hey, we got solar-powered toast. It's crazy slow. I need to make more of these things. Apparently the tier 1 solar panel, it actually works. Oops, I took some of your drains. It works, it's accumulating, it's just really slow. I also made a crusher, so if for some reason we're not using that for something or we can't, we can hopefully crush it into dust and then cook it. What was I going to do? Glass. How much glass do we have? We have lots of glass. We have some iron. Let's make... Okay, so what? We need 8 more of these things. We need
Works on the bottom.
24. Okay, so
That's
something may have changed then. So we need 7 more times 3, so we need 21 more mirrors, which we're not going to get enough of at this rate. What's the rest of it? Wood and redstone. Wood, redstone. I did not need a crafting table for that, but have it. Alright, so why did you get so much more than the others? Huh, weird. Why is it doing that? It must be something with the way I was holding it down. And then we needed like that. We got the one over there we'll have to get. And glass. Glass. How are we doing for daylight? He's been busy. While I've been digging, he's been rearranging out here. So we've got a little bit of an extent. These are actually rooms based off the grid that we were already creating. Did you have the sand you took out of this lake bed anywhere?
I've got 3 left.
Okay, you made it into glass?
No, I made it into grout. There's 7
okay.
in the big double chest.
Okay. I just need more glass for more. I want to get to the tier 2 solar panel and see if it can fuel things a little better. Gotta keep an eye on the radar so we don't get jumped. One of the things I'm probably going to change...
Casting tables and a casting basin.
Oh, good. One of the things I'm probably going to change is I'm probably going to turn the game rule on where you retain your items after death. I think we have the gravestone mod in here, but it ends up being...
A switch over top of it will affect it, right?
Over top of...
Like the funnels, the
spouts.
outputs.
Yeah. A redstone signal will cause it to pump once. It needs a clock to continuously cycle, though.
I mean, if I have a switch over it, I can not a button. I mean a lever.
Yeah, it'll still only put output once when the redstone signal is applied. It's every time a redstone signal is applied, it will eject. It'd be like you right-clicked it once.
Oh, okay. I have to right-click the spigot to make it dump?
Yeah, or you need something that will, kind of like a redstone clock, like the Britannia hourglass, where like every 30 seconds it would flip and it would pulse redstone. That I think will accomplish.
I just wanted to make sure it wasn't going to constantly spit out on me.
Nope. Unless you put a massive tank below it, and then it'll try. It goes until whatever's under it is full.
Okay, good.
Gravy. I need more glass. These are the little solar panels, and they're still kind of expensive. Oops. Okay, it looks like that might be okay. Mirrors. Wait, mirrors were this, right? Yeah. Let's just leave that there. Put that there. Get 2 more. Come over here. Oh, redstone. We need redstone. By the time I get all this figured out, the glass will be
You need buckets of lava too, right?
Yeah. I think unless that change, that should hold maybe 4 buckets. Down, if you go down the steps, either all the way at the bottom and off to the left, or I think one of the other side tunnels I made has some lava you'll see in it. You may want to take a look at, there's got to be a tank or something you might be able to carry with you. And, okay, that's 4, 2, 3. I'm not worried if we make too many of these things because, oh, that's interesting. Okay, now we need, what, a piston and the other one. Now, I don't know how this thing handles its upgrade slots, so we're going to empty it out first. We're going to take this back, and we're going to pop it off. Just in case. Let's just do that. I don't know if that's considered spawnable or not. Oh, before I forget, the verdant sprig? Verdant sprig. Right-clicking on a crop doesn't count. You have to break it. So the PAMs, at least as far as I can tell, I never got any of them just right-clicking, and I've done a lot of plant right-clicking. Yeah, see, there's one right there. So I had to actually switch to breaking them.
Okay, I could make another seared tank.
Well, that'll work. Yeah, those should hold still, or hold their liquid. Cool. So yeah, a lot of right-clicking, didn't get any of them, so I just started breaking them, and that seems to work. Okay, so now we got our iron. We need some more of this. We need some of this. One of you, piston, come back over here. The weird thing is, it sees the crafting station as an inventory, but I don't know which direction it's looking. We put a piece of dirt in there, so you can see that dirt. If you put a piece of redstone in here, okay, so maybe it only looks to its left, or yeah, it looks like it's only looking off to its left. But that's kind of interesting. What it means, if you have a whole bunch of stuff in here, you could actually kind of pull it across. Is that it? All right, solar panel 2. Let's go try this little sucker out here and see if this is enough to keep it going. And I did actually, you can see the achievement there for diamonds. That's what reminded me of this. I did mean to hold off on harvesting those. I wasn't even thinking. I'm just digging through. I'm like, oh, diamonds. Went right through them without even thinking about it. I'd planned to hold off because diamonds are kind of one of those milestones. So I kind of wanted to have it there, but it didn't work out so well. Lit level. How are we doing? So 6 charge rate. 81 light level. Maybe it's the light level gets higher. Oh, there we go. 7. Okay, how does it fill it back up again right away? Does it? Okay, there's a little bit of a lag. As the light level goes up, I'm hoping what will happen is that this thing will build up RF charge over the daytime, so that this thing will be able to continue functioning at night. This is going to seriously mess this up, though, because it's going to suck a bunch of the RF out of there, which is going to, that'll work. All right, so we got the crusher going. The primary reason for the crusher was to get some of this stuff broken down so we could furnace it a little easier. But that was before he was going to work on that, so who knows? This is going to seriously chew that RF up. But it will work, and it will keep going. And the solar panel, it actually looked like if it wasn't in use, it was actually building up power fairly nicely. So if we leave this alone, after a while, it should go. And it's not going too crazy here. So let's go iron, redstone. I'm just tossing some stuff here. Alright, that was that. The storage room got started. We can't make the controller yet. There's something else. Sorting. was it sorting? Sorting chest. I saw this mod. Let's see here. I went through the list of mods that are in this pack, and there's quite a few of them that looked kind of interesting. The Solar Flux Reborn, that was one of them. Platforms looks like it could be pretty useful. It almost looks like it makes like your roller coaster style, old wooden roller coaster style tracks. Open computers, but that's insanely complicated and will probably be a while. Immersive engineering. Soul Shards requires the nether. The super crafting frames are going to be useful. We need to look at refined relocation and maybe multi-storage. Those look like they... Wait, I was just looking at that one for a reason. Does it require just a normal chest? Alright, let's actually build this real quick. I want to see, was it like a book and a... Was it just... No. A book and a feather? No. What's the recipe for that? Book, feather, ink. Okay. Ink. He's killed so many squids. It actually works out really good because there's so many of them out front in the little river there. Okay, so we got that. We need to sort that. 2 redstone, 5 iron. Then we need a chest. Let's just do this. Alright. That gives us a hopper, a chest, a book. Okay. This one looked interesting because it made it sound like it sorted items. Sorting chest filters, normal priority, right click to decrease. I don't understand quite what it was, but it seemed useful. But I don't know how it works. I may have to look that one up. Because that one seemed like it could be useful. Oop, gotta put that sprig away before I lose it by mistake. And we need... Oh, one of the things I was actually going to do here is toss extra utilities. Okay, put that stuff in there. Get some wood. Just want to sort this stuff out real quick here so I don't end up losing it somewhere. Okay, the other thing... Oh, what was it? Okay, I need to remember. There was something I specifically wanted to work on, and it's going to drive me nuts. I know I want the hammer, which we need the actual tool forge for, which I think he actually might be able to make now with the grout he has. Hello, dog. I'm going to cut here, go see if I can figure out what it was that I wanted to make, because I know I really wanted it. It's going to drive me nuts now, so I will be right back. Okay, I have no idea what I wanted to do. I thought I wrote it down. It was on the tip of my tongue, and then I was going to start recording, and I wanted to get the solar stuff done, and I forgot. So instead, we're going to work on... I want to get some of this stuff built, because there's one item I've never seen before, and it says it's a cow in a jar, and I don't know how to do it. So to get the book, we apparently need to cook a book. Is it actually going to work? Might need to put... I don't think this... Oh, I bet. Gold crate. That's awesome. It ran out of power, and it used it all up, so we didn't have any to feed the furnace. Gimme. Let's take you out of there, and you out of there. Let's actually put you in there for now. Okay, you. Not enough ingredients. Cooking for blockheads shows food you can make with things you have in your inventory. Okay. Can craft food using things you have... Wait. Shows you how. Can craft. Alright, so if we put this one in inventory, it gets us this one. But how do you... So glass, no, bucket of milk gets you a milk jar. But then how do you make... It says multi-block kitchen. I don't know what that symbol means right there. Do I just hit the cow with the jar? So we just need glass, a bucket of milk, and a thing of wood. Alright, let's do... wait, what was that? Was it... Okay, it's just actually literally a piece of wood. Okay. So we need this. We need some more glass. Like that. Okay, neat. Alright, and then we need a bucket of milk. Bucket. Bucket. What's it like outside? Not friendly. Alright. I'm gonna flip the time to day. It's kind of habit to remind each other when we do that, even though it doesn't really matter because it's not like either of us is the witchery vampire kind of thing, so unless you're out hunting something that only shows up at night, it doesn't really matter. Hurry up and burn so I can get your meat. Come on. Yay! Come on, you know you want to. Nope, nope. Ah, there we go. Come on. Come on. I'll give you a free shot. Come on. The rapier and the shield I found do not work well together because of this backwards dodge. Oof. Yeah, there you go. There's a little baby zombie up here in our little pool above your head. It's like staying on fire just long enough to get hurt and then running right back. There we go, he finally died. Running back and jumping in the water. Seeing if I can collect some more rotten meat up here for you. Nope. Okay, cow. J. No, not J. Darn. Cow. I wish it would show. Can we show animals? Can we show animal symbols? Because that would be awesome. Because that's a spider. That's a pig. I think those are chickens. Alright, so we need to go southwest. Southwest, northwest. Southwest, there we go. Because there are cows over in that plains. Oh, there's one right there. Perfect. Gravy. I like how when you put the bucket in your hand, it revs up the little stamina meter like you're going to punch something with it. That just sounded unpleasant for the cow. Crafting table. And crafting table. Alright, so it was glass, wood, milk. Gives milk jar. Oh, cool. I don't... Uses. Provides milk to recipes, which seems really useful. But how do you get the cow in the jar? I guess now, okay, if we take that and we take the bucket and we violate the cow. Useful. There was always a problem before, like you could put milk in tanks, but it would never let me take it back out again. Maybe this mod corrects that horrible injustice. So if we pick it up, does it retain the milk? I get the feeling it does not. Oh well. That's a bummer. Alright, let me look at the other mods here. Soul shards, platforms, refined relocation. Which one was that? Refined relocation. Sorting upgrade. Maybe that's what I want. Oh. These are different chests. Oh. Let me get back and grab some materials real quick. Maybe that was the problem I was misunderstanding here. Okay, let's try this out. I made an iron chest, which is basically a chest surrounded by 8 iron. And then I did this pattern, but with the iron chest in the middle to get the sorting iron chest. And now I got the sorting upgrade. I have no idea if these things are actually going to do anything. I may need to read somewhere because I don't know. Because she got filters and I don't know. Whoa. Huh. Whitelist. Okay. So how do you... Okay, so I'm oops. Did that... Oh, okay. So I didn't have to leave it in there. But does that mean if I put some cobblestone in here... Oh, oh. Oh, I think I figured out how this chest thing works. You can apply whitelists and blacklists to these chests, and it looks like if you try to put something that doesn't belong in the chest in it, it goes where it belongs.
To
Okay,
get
cool.
the moss, you need to. It's 9 mossy stone.
Okay.
Then you take the ball of moss and you whack a bookshelf, and it converts 10 levels and the moss into mending moss. So it's
Okay.
harder to make than it used to be.
That's not bad. Can we chisel the smooth stone into the? I don't have a chisel. Oh, I do have a chisel. It's right there. I mean, see, because if it still lets you chisel the smooth stone, let's just make mossy stone brick.
Let me verify.
Yep, it makes 9 makes a
Yep.
ball of moss. So then we just need 10 levels, but I got 21, and then we need a bookshelf, which I don't know if we have enough leather for. He's talking about creating.
Worst case, we just need to catch more fish or something like that and dry it. Cook
True.
it, then dry it.
Okay, we got 3 leather. What he's
Or for
talking
the
about
time
is
being, we can always swap the binding out. So
true. All right, I'm going to toss the ball of moss in the miscellaneous stuff box here. I may start converting all these chests into the sorting iron chests, because with the filter in, you can tell it's whitelisted. So I'm guessing that means, so far it looks like it means that whatever is in it is what's allowed to be in it. And then it almost looked like if you toss something that wasn't supposed to be in there and it was meant to be in another chest, it would move, which is kind of weird. We were talking about he's making some iron pickaxes, and he's making them with a wooden binding, and I was suggesting we use paper that we could put the mossy upgrade on them, but we were then looking at how difficult it would be to make mossy, and it's a little bit harder than it was before. We do not need. There we go. Let's put this away. Bushes. Okay, so this filter
there,
looks.
it'll have magnetic 3 and ecological.
That's cool. Actually, where's that book?
And a mining level of diamond.
That's perfect. All right, here it is. Now check this thing out. I just looked at this. This is neat. It's indexed. We can go to modifiers, and this one looks like it makes
Uber
the.
pick.
Ooh, nice. Thanks. It makes it mine a larger area, which is awesome. Mending moss. This is what we were just talking about. This one looks interesting. It makes things blow up. Slow. Agility. Hit enemies to render them powerless in midair. I'm guessing if they're causes it. Oh, causes them to float. Okay. And this picture right here shows us what we were doing wrong with the smelter. It has to be on the bottom level, and then the seared furnace controller. It's a furnace, a really big one, and then you've also got a tank, which apparently doesn't alloy metals. So Tinkers has made some upgrades, which is really cool. Let's see if there's any other quality of life stuff we need to look at. Actually, no, not quality of life. Yes. No. No. What? What are you called? Thing, what are you called? Deep resonance, deep RES. Okay. Oh, duh. That's on. Deep resonance. So let's see. I looked up this one. These are produced. They're produced by melting this stuff in. That's not the crystallizer, laser, valve, pedestal, purifier. In the smelter, but the smelter needs a tank of lava below it, and it needs to be with a certain fill level. Otherwise, the purity of the liquid that it creates is not good. And bad purity means if you use the crystal to make power, it creates radiation that starts to kill everything. Energy collector. Part of a generator multi-block. Place this on top of a generator with a crystal nearby. Okay, so we need this, which requires a machine frame, which requires that stuff. What now? Okay, that's cool and all, but how do you make it? Okay, you smelt that. I kind of want to get some of these pieces made. I don't think we really need that thing right now, but we've got the materials, so we might as well kind of get it started. I don't want to do a lot of them. So that one lets us make this. And we need 1 stone and some iron. 4. Do I still? I have the chisel still. That's good. Chisel that. Oh, there it is. Back into plain old stone. Gives us 8 of those. No. You. Gives us 1 of these. And then with... Alright, not making that. Should have looked at it. I think this could be a shield. Alright, I should have read farther ahead. We'll put that in there. And that frame can go in there. We'll put this filter thingy in there. We did get gold grit, which is useful because we do not have a ton of gold. What I may do in between episodes is upgrade the solar panel, like upgrade to this one. Can we? Okay, yeah, we can make that. Oh my goodness. Maybe not. Let's actually do something. Just a minute, let me go look at something. Okay, so looks like we're actually out of time. We're at about 36 minutes. This is going to probably kick it up to closer to 40. So we're actually going to call this. We'll have to work on some of the other components next time. Hopefully I'll remember that bit that I really wanted to make. Don't need you anymore. That way we can get moving on some of that stuff. I want to start getting the tech built and start pushing into that to get things moving a little bit. Take you, don't need you. I'm actually going to hold off on that. There we go. So just to kind of get things moving, because right now I want to start getting the infrastructure in place so we can start, you know, kind of branching out what we're doing. I'm going to continue smelting. What I may do actually is I might make up some super crafting frames and use those to kind of push along creating the solar panels, and then maybe check into some of the other ones, or some of the other power generation mods. The heck? Superheated steam bucket. Okay. So these are really easy to make. All they basically are is a crafting frame. You stick a recipe and you can right click on it, or I think it's right click, and it takes the materials out of your inventory and gives it to you, so you don't have to use a crafting table, which is really useful when you're making things that require like tons of glass and iron, and then, you know, all the other bits we make. I think I may need to toss some fuel in this thing too. I don't think it's quite able to keep up with this thing sitting next to it. Oh well. So, but I think this is going to be decent progress. We do have some redstone and lapis now, whatever it's called, so we could start some of this, but I don't want to just step into it and then have to stop again, so I need to do a little more research on that one. There's a few more things in the cooking for blockheads or whatever that I want to make, and some in Pam's to get food processing going. So I basically need to start kind of making a list and branch out and map out how I want to start setting these things up. And then possibly make a mob farm, since we're going to need some way of getting meat. And then between episodes I may set up I may like drag a whole bunch of cows over, because they were right over here. There were a bunch of cows. Then we had like the one over here, and pigs and chickens, and you can see them all over the place. Kind of consolidate them. That way we can get the milk and the leather and the meat and all that stuff a lot easier. But that is what the future plan is currently. So we will see how it pans out. But for now, I'm going to say thank you for watching. If you liked the episode, please hit that like button. If you're not subscribed and you want to see more episodes, hit that subscribe button. You will see more episodes. If you happen to know someone who might like watching the creation of the solar panel, the sorting box thing that's actually really cool, and I need to try setting up more of them, and we got to go upstairs and collect all that dead meat. Hey, send them a link. Maybe they'll like the video. Maybe they'll subscribe. And then you get to be happy for sharing something with someone else that hopefully made them happy. And I get to be happy for channel support, which is awesome and always appreciated. Holy zombies. So again, thank you for watching.